Hi everyone, my name is Bruce Neswick and this is
Katie Burk.
We are the two organists at Trinity Cathedral in Portland, Oregon, and we're thrilled to welcome you to our weekly installment of Hymns Up Close, where we unveil two of the hymns coming up for the following Sunday and also take requests. So today we're going to start off with the second hymn for Sunday morning, the 10 a.m. Eucharist here at Trinity Cathedral, and that hymn is hymn number 617. If you have a hymnal at home and you want to sing along, please join us. I think today I'll sing the first two stanzas while Katie plays, and this just is a beautiful tune, much loved here and around the Anglican Communion by the great Orlando Gibbons. And the text is an American text written by a clergy person named John Chadwick. He wrote it for his Harvard Divinity School graduation around the time of the Civil War, and it's a call to unity, which is certainly germane to our present-day situation as well. But one of the key phrases is the beginning of stanza 2, "We would be one in hatred of all wrong." Amen to that. So please join us for Orlando Gibbons' tune and John Chadwick's text at hymn 617.
Ceaseless round of circling planets singing on their way, guide of the nations from the night profound into the glory of the perfect day, rule in our hearts that we may ever be guided and strengthened and upheld by Thee. We would be one in hatred of all wrong, one in the love of all things sweet and fair, one with a joy that breaketh into song, one with a grief that trembleth into prayer, one in the power that makes thy children free to follow truth and thus to follow Thee.
Our communion hymn this Sunday at Trinity is taken from Lift Every Voice and Sing, the Black hymnal compiled by Black Ministries of the Episcopal Church. This is a traditional spiritual, Jesus in the Morning. And we are doing this hymn this Sunday because of the gospel text. The gospel this Sunday is taken from Matthew, and it is the parable of the laborers in the vineyard, where there's a landowner who pays all of his laborers evenly, even though they didn't all exactly work evenly. And throughout the course of the parable, it's important, time of day is important. And this particular spiritual talks about Jesus in the morning, noontime, and evening, and our need for connection at all times of day. So I'll sing, and Canon Neswick will play, verses 1 and 4.
Jesus in the morning, Jesus in the noontime, Jesus when the sun goes down. So and when the sun goes down.
All right, we'll wrap up this week with a request from one Ward Nelson, a Trinity choir member, a member of the Music Commission, the UK Companion Tour coordinator, which has over 50 people, and the retired organist and choir master of St. Bartholomew's here in Beaverton, Oregon. And he has requested from the 1982 hymnal number 500, Creator Spirit, by whose aid. This tune was composed in the 17th century by a man named Henry Carey. He was primarily a theater composer and a poet, so hymn writing would have been a very small portion of his job, or he might have considered it small, but this particular hymn tune has far surpassed the popularity of any of his secular melodies. And the text is a paraphrase of the Latin Pentecost hymn, Veni Creator Spiritus, by Englishman John Dryden, who lived in the 17th century. And this actually, we only have 3 verses in our hymnal. There are many more that were left out of the hymnal. And we today I'll sing verses 1, and how about then verse 3?
Thanks for joining us today, everybody, and we hope that you'll come back next week and keep on sending in those
Requests. You can just type them into the Facebook comment box. You can send us an email, but we're ready and willing to receive all requests.
We are indeed. Thank you, everybody. See you next time. Happy singing.